Good morning. Hey. Sorry. I had to use the bathroom. My bad. We are here. We are live. Let's go. I went and worked out this morning. Hey, Coach Shake Shake. I worked out this morning and we just got back. And my new trainer, listen, let me just tell y'all, I have been over here manifesting people in my life. Thank you. I have been manifesting people in my life that can help and we can add value to each other. Let's go. Good morning. You made it on time, girl. And so I have a new personal trainer. I didn't say, listen, I'm telling y'all, set your mind on what you need in your life, right? A few weeks ago, I was like, I need a business coach. I need a life coach. I need a personal trainer. I need all of these people in my life. Y'all, guess what? I wish I should go. I'm gonna look tonight and see if I can find it in my book. Thank you, Journey. To see if I wrote it down, because listen, I can't even believe it. Like, this girl is a beast. Not only is she certified in personal training, she went to school for personal training. Her ass is like cacao. I'm like, yes, let's go. So we were working out today. And if you are somebody who works out, right, and you go to the gym and you're lifting weights, I've been going to the gym for years and I'd be lifting like this. I might go a little slower, but she had us lifting today where we were going really slow and down. And she was like concentrating on our breathing. And it was just a really good experience. So she told me I need to make sure I drink my protein. I don't like these normally. I rather make my own, but she said to get a specific protein. So I gotta wait to go to the store to get that today. But I'm excited. I'm excited, y'all. I feel like I'm on I'm on like 100,000 right now. So normally I be hyped, but today I feel like I could do some cartwheels. I could go outside, mow the lawn. All right, let me drink my drink. All right, it ain't that bad, but how y'all doing this morning? Thank you for being here. We on time. Yesterday, I was invited on a young lady's. Hey, Tay! I was invited on a young lady. Her name is Anna. I was invited on her live yesterday, and let me just tell y'all, I was like, her audience. I left there with 2 universes. Somebody sent me a swan. I was over there dropping gems, normally like I do over here. But I was just like, wow, this is nice. But being over there, talking to her audience, ooh, with coffee. I need mine with coffee. I like the coffee. And I ain't had the collagen yet. I think I got collagen in it. But you know what? I realized today, I don't know what the heck God has me doing, but I look a lot younger than people that's my age that I've grew up with, and I'll take it. I just ran into somebody in the grocery store, and I was just like, man, she is a beautiful woman, right? But I was just like, well, I ain't gonna say that because she probably almost in her 60s, so she probably look fucking good too. Shit. She's just like one of those women back in the day. She'd be like, clack, clack. So it was just different seeing her. But it's always happy to see people, but I just be sad because you can see the hurt, you can see the pain and the struggle and everything on their face. And then you see me, and I might still be struggling, but you never gonna see it. You never gonna see it because I'm coming there to like, I'm gonna find a reason and a way to be happy. At least I try to very hard. So, but yeah, so I'm on 1,000 this morning, so I apologize, y'all. But we are reading chapter 2 of Let's Start at the Beginning. And I was trying to just see last night, like, how are we going to read this book? Well, this chapter doesn't seem this long. How are we going to read this book without reading the whole entire actual page of everything? Like, I probably could put it in ChatGPT or something and get some stuff, but for the most part, I feel like it's helping me with my enunciation on words. I was talking to somebody the other day and they was like, oh, you speak very well. I was like, well, what should I wasn't sure if I should be offended or take it as a compliment. Good morning. Oh, so I was just like, okay, I take it. You know what I mean? Thank you for the daily heart me. So, but yeah, I was just like, okay, I speak very articulate. I'm very articulate. I've never had that compliment before. I'll take it. So yeah, I was definitely like, hey, okay, hey, let's go, let's go. I'm so excited this morning, y'all. I'm trying to like bring it down, bring it down, much, Mecca, so we can focus. So we can focus. But we have a great day planned for today. I'm so excited. I hope y'all out here making content too while we're doing this. Like wherever you're at in your business, if you have a business, or even if you don't have a business, but you have a dream of being monetized. We talked about that last night. If you don't have a business, but you have a dream of being monetized and that's what you want to do, pay attention to the trending stuff. I just want to throw that out there real quick. Pay attention to the trending stuff. Because that's what's going to help you. And I've taken Peach McIntyre's classes, and she be telling you, pay attention to the trending stuff, do the trending stuff, but put your own, you know, on it. Put your own ja. Hey, Foxy, let's go. But all right, let me get started because I know I can go and being on 1,000 right now. I could talk to y'all all night, all day. You're like, Mecca, we got shit to do. We can't be on here on TikTok with you. Hey, thank you for the daily heart me. All right, so today we're reading Let's Start at the Beginning. I just want to go over our affirmation, make sure we are checking in on our mindset, and then we're going to get going. This morning, let me just say, even though I stayed up to like 2:30 last night getting work done, this morning when the trainer called me and I told her, I was like, look, you can call me whenever. Like if you tell me, I told her in the car today, I said, listen, if you told me be ready at 3:30 a.m., I'm gonna be ready at 3:30 a.m. This is how determined I am. You too, you too. I'm gonna do a night one, Coach Shishi, so that you able to come and stay with us. All right, I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. Because I don't like you having to leave and go back to work. I want you to be able to come and stay and chill and have a good day with us, you know? Um, but I'm gonna. I've been thinking about it lately that I really need to um do a. Have y'all been having issues? I heard yesterday people were having issues with Chat GBT. Um, and it's over here acting weird. But we're gonna get started. I say our affirmation for today is that I am courageous. I push through, and I don't give up. I am courageous. I push through and I don't give up. Like, period. All right. I am Hey, Josh. I am. Look, I keep having. I don't know if it's this drink, but I keep having feeling like I got the hiccups or something. All right. So we're not reading chapter 4. We are reading chapter 2, and today is 4-1, chapter 2. Sorry, y'all. Let's start at the beginning. That's the name of the chapter. Thank you for the day for the heart puff. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the team bracelet. Let's go. So this chapter is chapter 2 of let's start at the beginning. And it says decision, vision, clarity, strategy, tactics, metrics, ownership. Be unapologetic. Be unapologetic. Like that's go. I feel like that is the underlying message in this book is to be unapologetic. Okay, Tay. I feel like that's it. Like we have to show up no matter what. It's funny, the last 2 days I've been sitting on this video to post it, right? And so yesterday I was looking at it, I was going through it, just checking one more time before I post it, right? And I was like, girl, you done sat on this for like 2-3 days. It's time to post it, right? Because at the end of the day, it's like I have to get to this point where I don't care if I fucked up, if I spelled something wrong, yeah, I could take it down, fix it, repost it. But I'm not allowing myself to keep judging myself so much and so harsh that I don't get anything done. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. So, hold up. It's something. Y'all know we got new internet, and I don't think it's been as good as I would like it to be. Um, and I don't know if it's because I'm on OBS or what's happening. All right, so let's get started. I'll go over the other stuff at the end. It seems like that's gonna be our new thing. Let's just get started in the reading. You know what I'm saying? Get started, right? So here we go. It says when she says when I was 18 years old, I dreamt of working for the biggest celebrity brands in the world. On my university dorm walls, I had a vision board with Destiny's Child, P. Diddy, and Will Smith as dream clients. During my second year, I found myself writing a university report on the founder of the Mobile Awards, Miss Kanya King, on how she built her brand in the mobile empire. As a youngster, I dreamt of working in this arena. Fast forward 23 years, and with a lot of sweat and tears, I had worked with all the brands on my wall, minus Will Smith. I am still working on that one. But instead of him, I managed to add Justin Timberlake, Mariah Carey, and Eminem to my roster of celebrity brand marketing activities. Okay, drop a name, why don't you? Right? By the age of 40, I had officially ticked off my bucket list of personal branding clients from Rio Ferdinand to Beyonce. What? Coupled with a portfolio that included corporate brands such as Nike, L'Oreal, Facebook, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, and my CV was certainly impressive. But beyond bragging rights, what exactly had I learned from the experiences? What single most thing had I taken away from it all? What lessons had I derived from my 20 plus years of branding? Y'all, we got this lady. Just saying. Okay. I feel like I read the book before. Hey, Sharika. I read the book before, but this is impressive, y'all. Listen, thank you. Thank you for the hand heart. This is impressive, because to know that this woman has worked with these individuals who, in celebrity world are up there, but we are going to be learning some of the like we can't, y'all. This is free MBA in branding, right? All right, so brand marketing is a formula. All right, it says beyond the creativity, there is a strategic science that, when combined with innovative ideas and brilliant content, connects with audiences and creates magic. And thank you for the team bracelet. It is this knowledge that has led me to write this book. Having witnessed the truth behind the curtain, I want to unpack the mystery to help you, the reader. Somebody's calling me. Oh shit! I'll call you right back, Joe. I gotta get another phone, y'all. Hopefully y'all can still hear me because I can't hang up the call. I was trying to send him a message. Say I'll call him right back. But all right. Sorry, y'all. The phone's ringing and I can't hang it up. Thank y'all for wow. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you for liking the live. Wait, is he calling back again? No. I was about to be like, wait, why? It ain't that emergency. But I call him when I'm done. All right. Here we go. Y'all ready? We hear you. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, good. All right. I should put the mic on because I be feeling like I be screaming without the mic. Do y'all like the mic? Do the mic be micing? Would it add any level of enjoyment to it? Like, it's like, does it help out with it? I appreciate y'all for being here. I know I'm realizing that, I know that a lot of people have to work and they got stuff that they be doing. And I know that I'm going to have to do this in the evening too, because last night I really enjoyed myself being on that young lady's live and on Anna's live. I'll make sure I put her information in so you guys can follow her. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed it so much that I feel like we need to be doing it at night. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the heart. I don't even know what that one is called. All right, let's get back to it. All right, let's get back to it. All right, she says, it is this knowledge that has led me to write this book. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I am writing this book not only because I want you to know what your personal brand is, but to be able to package your brand, market your brand, and ultimately make money from your brand. Thank you. Hey, that's what's up, Shorty. Let's go. So, did you heard it? It says, I want you to know what your personal. Wait, hold on. Where we go? Sorry, y'all. She says, I want you to know what your personal brand is, but be able to package your brand, market your brand, and ultimately make money from your brand. That's the point here. You know, brand and go get the bag. Let's go, right? Irrespective, y'all, I think that's her favorite word. Irrespective. We've seen this word, and I probably think we've seen this word 5 times since we started this book, all right? So we know that irrespective is her favorite word, right? Of irrespective of what sector you are in, media, music, the arts, fashion, healthcare, technology, science, finance, insurance, law. I want you to be unafraid of your unique voice. I want you to be unafraid of your unique. To be proud of your specific gifts. I always hate saying that word specific. It always seems weird. I want you to be proud of your specific gifts and capture all of the opportunities that your career or business ventures give you to become a success. Over the last decade, I have taught over 500 classes. And during each class, students have asked very similar questions. How do you create your personal brand? How do you communicate your brand? How do you make your brand make you money? I will seek to answer all of these in this book. But in order to create this magic, you need to be clear on what a brand is, what it is not, irrespective. Every time I see that word, I'm going to laugh. Hey, build your wealth with the Nessa. Hey. Irrespective of what area of branding I am teaching, I always start every masterclass in the same way. I ask this simple but seemingly complex question. What is a brand? What is a brand? Most people tell me they want to build a brand, they want to promote their brand, they want to take their brand to the international level, but most don't actually know the answer. Stop for a moment, pause from reading the next paragraph while you ask yourself, what is a brand? What answers do you come up with? Write them down. All right. So just for a quick second, you can write them in the chat. We can just sit here for a second and just think in our head, what is a brand, right? To me, and what I've been learning over the years, right there, because there was a period of time I thought your brand was your logo and your brand was this and your brand was that. And you find out that, you know, it's part of it. It's like when you build a house, right? You got the screws, you got the drywall, you got all of that stuff. It's part of the foundation, but it's not the brand, okay? First impression, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see what she says, all right? Because she's the expert. Usually, when I pose this question, there is silence in the room. Blank faces stare back at me before someone plucks up the courage to answer. A brand is a logo, is the usual reply, or a reputation, a business, an image, or some of the other usual responses, but none of them are right. A brand is not a logo or a strap line, nor is it a design feature. It is definitely not a business. Neither is branding the same as marketing. They are completely different things. A brand is not a set of colors or a reputation, nor is it a personality, a signature, a set of values, a theme song, or even a promise. Whilst all of those things are important, they, in and of themselves, are not a brand. So, what is a brand? A brand is an emotional connection with its target audience. A brand is an emotional connection with its target audience. From Nike to Coca-Cola, Disney to McDonald's, Donald Trump to Barack Obama, Oprah Winfrey to Richard Branson, all established brands, both personal and business, are designed to connect emotionally with their target audience. Take a minute to think about a brand that you like. What do you feel when you think about that brand? What do you feel when you buy from that brand? What do you feel when you experience that brand? What do you feel when you tell your friends that you have that brand? Is it joy or happiness? Do you feel peace or relaxed? When you think about purchasing a product from that brand, do you feel powerful or cool? Established or distinguished? Do you feel responsible or adventurous? Do you feel sexy or inspired? When you really think about the brands you love, you don't think at all. You feel something. Yeah. There is an emotion attached to all great brands. An example, Disney wants its target audience to feel magic. Nike wants its target audience to feel powerful. Oprah wants her target audience to feel inspired. And I'll be honest, those was, I was about to say, I was in my Adidas today and they felt good on my feet. And I was in there in the gym like, hey, oh, I got this. And what it says, all right, Oprah wants her target audience to feel inspired, and Coca-Cola wants its target audience to feel happy. All great brands conjure up an emotion in their target audience. The things that people normally mention when I ask the question, what is a brand, are merely the tools we marketers use to connect emotionally with the desired audience. All of the elements that are presented as a brand, the logos, the strap lines, colors, recognition signs, are not a brand. They are the assets and used to create the brand. Like I said, they're part of the house, right? To reiterate, a brand, by definition, is an emotional connection with its target audience. Let's review this in more detail. The assets we marketers use to create emotions are as follows: the brand promise. Now, we hear people talk about the brand promise, but let's dive in real quick, okay? The brand promise is an idea that articulates what all of your stakeholders will experience when doing business with you. When done well, it engages the buy-in from all facets of the organization, from staff to suppliers, customers to investors, as it aligns your values, your vision, and your brand mission. It goes beyond the benefits of the product or service, as it represents so much more. It's the heartland that runs through the entire brand experience. As a personal brand, you too have a brand promise. But first, let's review a business's brand promise. So the good thing is I like about this is that she's given us some examples so that of brands that are recognizable to many of us, that we're able to be like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, let's go. So if we take Nike as our first example, Nike's brand promise is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. You know what I found out my brand promise is recently? My brand promise is to make sure that every woman or man has a business or some type of business outside of their full-time job. Because, not everyone is comfortable or okay with going a full-time entrepreneur. And I don't think that's realistic for some people. You know what I'm saying? Some people might have to continue working, but I think everybody should have some type of business, you know what I mean, where you're making money outside of your job. If not, just for the fact that that job could be here today, going tomorrow, and how the fuck are you going to survive? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Maggie. So that's what I think, right? So at least that's what I'm learning. Okay. That's what I'm learning my brand promise is. I just recently figured that out for myself. And I think it's from doing this. Oh my God, let's go. Thank you for the hand heart, Chaz. All right, so let's go. As a teacher, Bowerman wanted to teach athletes hold on, I'll go back up. All right. So Nike's brand promised to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Its co-founder, the legendary, we hit the goal, legendary University of Oregon track and field coach Bill Bowerman said, if you have a body, you are an athlete. He said this in 2019. As a teacher, Bowerman wanted to teach athletes the secrets to achievement. Nike's promises, therefore, is not about its products, but about how the products will make you feel. and what the products will enable you to do and achieve. Okay, okay, thank you. I need to make me some more chats because your emotes are nice. All right, let me come back. All right, so he says, but how the product makes you feel and what the products will enable you to do. Because I'm telling you, there's some shoes you can't jump in, and there's some shoes that you can jump comfortably in. And I will say, I've jumped comfortably off some swings and some Nikes. You know what I'm saying? And what the products will enable you to do and achieve. Nike wants its desired audience to feel powerful. This brand promise, when committed consistently, builds trust and ultimately changes consumer behavior, which is why every time I claim I want to lose weight, I join the gym and head straight to the Nike store. And I'm not alone. Ain't not alone, because that'd be me too. According to Business Insider, Nike is positioned as the biggest player in the athletic apparel market with 34.35 billion global revenue and 1,142 retail stores worldwide. And this is in 2019. So this has been what, 5-6 years, so it's probably increased. The idea of a brand promise is not restricted to business brands. Y'all, I'm just gonna finish this and then we're just gonna stay on brand promise and then we'll finish tomorrow. So just stay real close to me real quick. The idea of a brand promise is not restricted to business brands. Personal brands also have brand promises. As an example, Barack Obama in 2008, his multi-channel approach, his speeches, TV appearances, rallies, and social media engagements, he promised his target audience a new day in a new way. Even as he left the White House in 2017 during his presidential farewell address in his hometown of Chicago, Illinois, his message and brand promise was still communicating hope. Whether or not over the 8 years in office that promise realized itself is a topic for political discussion, but the consistency of the brand promise is what in part won him 2 terms as president of the United States. The consistency of the promise helps to drive the emotion, and the emotion is what helps the brand's target audience to say yes. I'm gonna read that one more time. The consistency of the promise helps to drive the emotion, and the emotion is what helps the brand's target audience to say yes. So, how can you start to create your brand promise? Think about how you want your desired audience to feel when they buy from or buy into your brand. How do you want your coworkers to feel when they work with you? What words will they use to describe you when you leave the room? How do you want your customers to feel when they engage with your brand? How will they describe you? Not the product or service itself, but you, the brand founder, the face of the company, the personal brand. Let's do the work. So, you're going to write down 5 descriptive words to describe your brand. Make sure these words are emotive. Then, number 2, you're going to choose one of these. Y'all, I'm gonna do a post for this, all right? And whoever's on here, I'll make sure I tag y'all so y'all can see these. But number 2 is choose one out of these 5 words that is more authentic to your personal brand. And then number 3, complete this sentence. When you think of my brand, you feel blank. So look, so y'all know I told y'all I read this book a while ago, right? So I put in words in here. So my words were innovative, inspiring, informative, happy, energetic, motivational, encouraging, supportive. And then I wrote, so for my choose one of these 5 words that is most authentic to your personal brand. And I chose support. And then it says, complete this sentence. When you think of my brand, you feel supported. Y'all, coming back to read this has I'm happy that I did that. I'm happy that we're doing this. And I'm glad that I'm going to take it a little slow, because I feel like a lot of times, we rush through this. We're told, "Hey, Michelle," we're told that just hurry up and get your brand together and da 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 da. Like, so I want us to sit on this brand promise, right? And really think about, what's your brand promise? You know, what is it that you can say or you can do that's outside, or the promise that's outside of the product? You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Thank you, Foxy. So I want to challenge you today to figure out your brand promise. And what's that going to look like for you and your personal brand as well as your business brand? And to be honest, I feel like both of them are the same. You know what I mean? Like I want my friends in my life and my personal brand, like I want them to still feel supported too, you know? Um, because I don't want it just to be that. Okay, great. Go tag. Go tag. We get in our brand promise. And you know what's funny? I feel like I've had to go through all these trials and tribulations, right? In life and in business in order to be able to be like, oh, this makes sense, right? Because to be honest, like we could sit out here, yes, you could go out tomorrow, you know, open up a multi-million-dollar business and have all the employees in the world to do the jobs that you need to do, right? But I feel like if you don't know what job you need done, or if the person is even doing a good job, then you still like you paying people just to pay people. And I feel like this is giving us an opportunity. Thank you for liking the live. This is giving us an opportunity to see it from the bottom end, right? So that when we do have this multi-million-dollar business, we're able to be like, okay, Sally is not doing the social media the way it should be done. You know what I'm saying? Or Karen is not doing the accounting, because I remember, you know what I'm saying? You could be like, hold up, you know? So I just think it's important for us. You know, we might hire people to do our branding and website and all this stuff, right? But I just think it's important for us to at least be a little bit knowledgeable about it. You know what I mean? Just a little bit knowledgeable about it, right? All right, so we didn't get I know I gave us an affirmation earlier, but we coming over here back over to my little notes, right? So our affirmation for today is my brand is an extension of my values, my purpose, and my power. I am clear, I am intentional, and I am ready. I am clear, I am intentional, and I am ready. Feel that for a second. Why? Drink, 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 drink. My water's over there. All right, let's go. All right, so mindset shift for this morning. Your brand isn't just how things look, it's how things feel. Now, who's calling? Somebody calling me. Um, it's the way you show up when no one's watching, and what people say about you, and what people say about you when you're not in the room. All right, come back. All right. Oh, snap. I'm trying to get to our challenge for today. Sorry, I lost it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so 3 elements that make up your brand DNA: your why, what drives your brand, what did you start, what do you care about beyond the sale, your voice. How do you naturally communicate? Are you direct, nurturing, witty, soulful, bold? Your voice is what makes your brand magnetic. And 3, your vibe. This is your visual and emotional energy, colors, tone, energy, language, presence. Your brand's vibe creates trust and recognition. I like that. Your why, your voice, your vibe. All right, here's some questions. What's something about your brand that feels 100% you? What's something about your brand that feels 100% you? And what part of your brand still feels unclear or undefined? What part of your brand still feels unclear or undefined? Now, I just want to just be clear, right? So right now we just went over the brand promise. Tomorrow we're going to discuss the logo. And I think this is so important to go over, because lately I've been having we'll talk about the brand strap line, and I don't know, and then the brand colors. I think we could go through all these pages. It's like 4 pages. I think we could go through those tomorrow. I think we went through 4 today. Yeah, so I feel like 4 pages is enough. That gets us to like almost 1150, you know what I mean? But anything other than that, I'd be feeling like we gonna be going all day, and we not gonna be here all day. Thank you. Um, so yeah, so the logo is tomorrow. The brand strap line, and what's that? Hold on, maybe we go over the logo real quick because it's not that long. No, let's focus on the brand promise. Let's stay on the brand promise because I feel like that's going to take some brain power, and you need to, even as ChatGPT, like if you've been talking to ChatGPT and you're like, Chat, I need a brand promise. These are the things that I want, that I need. These are things that I believe in. These are the things that I want people to experience with my brand. Talk to it. Talk to it. And I think it will help you out too. All right. All right. Now, here's our brand DNA challenge for today. Even though we had some work already, she gave us some work. Here's some more. Write a short brand DNA statement today. My brand exists, blank, do what? My brand exists to help entrepreneurs with making money online. Then they say, okay, my brand exists to blank, do what, comma, for who, comma, in a way that feels blank. I'm going to write that because I'm sitting here looking at it now and I was trying to create, give an example, but yeah, no. So it's write a short brand DNA statement today. My brand exists to do what or who in a way that feels how. I'll also put this up too. I think I haven't been sharing these, but I'm going to start sharing these so you can just check my stories. And I'll make sure that you guys can screenshot or something to be able to get these. Maybe I'll start doing it ahead of time. I don't know. Anyway, go back through your IG bio, your TikTok bio, YouTube, whatever, right? Look at your highlights or your website and make sure your vibe matches your truth. All right? If it's not, if you looking at stuff and it makes you sick or, gives you anxiety, you might want to delete it. All right? And then take 15 minutes to journal. If my brand had a personality, what would it be? If my brand had a personality, what would it be? Hey, Kim. If my brand had a personality, what would it be? All right, so that is a wrap for part 1 of chapter 2. And let's start at the beginning. And again, we are reading from Kubi Springer's book, I Am My Brand. So if you don't have it, go grab it and just make sure you share this out with somebody. And share your mini brand statement in the chat or in the comments, or, maybe make a video about it and post it and tag me. I would love to see that. And if you're ready to build with intention and identity, like, subscribe, turn on your notifications, follow, comment, all that good stuff, and tag your biz bestie or your favorite cousin, and share this live to help someone else to get clear on their brand. And remember, you can't grow a brand you haven't defined. Clarity is the first step to consistency. So see you tomorrow, same place, same time, same energy. It's your girl, Mecca Joy. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Keep going, keep growing, and keep glowing. I love you guys. Peace out. YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Hey, YouTube. All right, so we're wrapping up. I got some phone calls to make. I got some clients to talk to, see what's going on, because everybody needs your girl. And I guess you could stay on for a second because I'm about to finish up a website. So you can, let me just call this client just to see what they saying. I probably need to send them their invoice because I didn't, but just check real quick. And just call them and see what they say. But y'all know I've been wanting to do like little extra stuff after the live, little trainings and stuff. So if you see something, hey, Lil May. Oh shoot, hey Joe, can you hear me? Hey, sorry I missed your call. What's up? Oh, okay, it's up. Give me 2 seconds. Gotta put it up yesterday. I thought I took the password off, so I'm logging in right now and taking the password off. Nothing else needs to be done, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sending it up right now. All right. Yep, I'll text you and let you know what's up. All right. Yep, you're welcome. I forgot to take the password off. All right, so right now I've been designing a website for an organization here in Delaware. They do a lot of like they give grants to people in like the science industry and stuff like that, technology. So right now they are running. They've been doing like a contest where they're giving away a lot of money for finalists. And so right now we just designed a new, I guess, web page for the to announce the finalists. So that's what I was over here doing, or that's what he is talking about. So I had to so Wix doesn't have a way, like if you're designing a website, right, and you don't publish it, if you don't want to publish the page, it's not like you can just show your client the stuff. So I had to set it up where I put a password on the page so that it wasn't visible to the public. So now I just have to take the password off so that he's able to see it. But that's all I'm doing right now. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Um, I'm working. I'm going to talk to God today about an evening time because I really want to come back on and do an evening time with you guys because I want to be able to talk to the people who got to work and is not able to be here. So I'm figuring out a time that's going to work, and yeah, we're gonna do the dome thing. Gonna do the doll thing. All right, finalists. Let's take the password off. Oh, now let's see if it's up. So I'm gonna share it with you guys over here. Yeah, somebody Lou Maine came over to say hey to us. To be more intentional about and engaging with people who show up and engage with me, you know? All right, so this is it. This is all. I'm gonna go ahead and get to work and I'll talk to you later. Peace.